Okay, hi guys. So in this lecture, we'll be seeing reactions with the reaction of organic compounds with oxidizing agents. We'll be continuing on seeing that. So our new oxidizing agent is HIO4, NAIO4, or PbOAC4. Okay, so we'll be seeing reactions of compounds with this oxidizing reagent. Okay, so case 1, we have vicinal diol. Okay, so in vicinal diol we have first CH2OH and CH2OH here. So what will happen in presence of HIO4 is that it will break the bond and will convert it into, it will add OH here, so we'll get CHOH, which will then be converted into 2 moles of HC double bond OH. Okay, similarly for the lower one, because of the lower one we are putting 2 moles of HCOH. Okay, let's look at second example. We have this here, and again we are using 2 mole of HIO4 by 2 moles, one for breaking this bond and another one for breaking this bond. Okay, so we'll be getting something like CHO. This is the first carbon atom, so for first carbon atom we'll be getting something like CHOH and 2 more OH attached to it. Okay, it will convert itself into, okay, so for the first OH I think we have 1 hydrogen also, 2 hydrogen also. Okay, so we'll have 2H2. Okay, this will convert it into HCHO. Okay, for the second carbon compound, let's say this for the second one. Okay, let's go serially only. So this is the second and this is the third. Okay, so for the second carbon atom we'll have something like OH from above, OH from below, OH here, and H which are present here, so it will result it into HCO2H. And for the third will be same. Okay, let's look at another example where we have something like let's say we have case 2 where we have alpha hydroxycarboxyl. In a sense, like we have this compound CHOH and R in presence of HIO4, it will provide, this is the alpha hydrogen for the carboxy group. Okay, this is the carboxy group. Okay, so OH here and OH here will get something like RCO2H plus RCHO. Okay, so this case was alpha hydroxycarboxy. Okay, let's look at this case. In this case we have something like this compound, again on passing it HIO4, it will have OH here, so we'll get something like 2RCO2H. this would be our final compound. Okay, so what happens in case 4? In case 4 we have something like RCHOH here and CHNH2 are here. So what will happen here is, again we'll get breaking up of this bond in presence of HIO4, and we will get here, we will get RCHO, and here we'll be getting something like OHNH2 and R here. What will happen next is it will form bond with the carbon atom, and as a result we'll get something like, so will it create a bond or will it create a bond? So we'll have something like oxygen will create the bond. Okay, we'll get something like this, plus NH3 would be removed. And why is this the case? Why the NH2 the lone pair of nitrogen atom did not form a bond with the carbon atom? So let's understand this. This is a very important concept, and I want you to understand this. Let's suppose we have, in this case we had a acidic medium. Okay, so what actually happened here is, so HIO4, what does HIO4 does is, HIO4 is a strong acid. So now what will happen is, now out of the two atoms, oxygen and nitrogen, which will attack on the H plus? Obviously nitrogen atom. Why? Because if we look at the intermediate, we'll get positive charge on oxygen on one side, and we'll get positive charge on nitrogen on the other side. So which is more stable? Obviously this one is more stable, hence this will donate, and as a result what will happen is, this will be formed as an intermediate, and this will be breaking the bond with the carbon atom, and at the same time oxygen will be forming a double bond, hence we'll be getting something like this with NH3 released. Okay, so this will be the product. Now what will happen if we had basic medium? So in basic medium what will happen is, again, which is more acidic? Obviously oxygen is more acidic. Why? Let's see. So let's suppose the base actually takes oxygen from the takes hydrogen atom from the oxygen atom, and we get this compound. Or if it takes hydrogen atom from the nitrogen, then we will have something like this. Okay, so now what is more stable? Which is more stable? This is more stable. Why? Negative charge and more electronegative element would be more stable, hence this would be taking place. And now what will happen is, again this will form a double bond with the carbon atom, and as a result we'll get something like CH double bond O, and this will be taking back its bond with carbon atom and will be forming something like this. So in both the cases RCHO is formed, whether acidic medium or basic medium. Okay, so hence whether acidic medium or basic medium, it does not matter. This compound will eventually, the bond formation will be taking place from lone pair of oxygen atom, that is for sure. Okay, whenever you are unsure in any reaction mechanism, that as to how you should go forward with the reaction mechanism, just make the forward step, check the stability of the intermediate, and if it's feasible then go with that flow. Simple. Okay, so let's take up another case or another example by a case. Okay, so in this we have something like a epoxide ring, and what will happen is, we will get something like this in acidic medium already, or you can also have something like acidic OH would obviously be attacking on this, any of the, on this oxygen atom, and any of the bond will be getting broken up or cleaved, and then OH minus will actually attack on the carbocation hence formed, and will get something like this, and in presence of HIO4 we'll get something like 2 moles of HCHO. Okay, so with this we come to an end of this lecture. In the next lecture we'll be seeing mechanism of how the HIO4 reaction takes place. Okay, so till then, good luck and goodbye.